Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and this is a 2024 Toyota RAV4 TRD Off-Road. It is in army green with black. We have, because it's the TRD Off-Road, I got my little cheat sheet from Toyota here. We have a TRD tuned independent McPherson strut front suspension with stabilizer bar, multi-link rear suspension with stabilizer bar, unique shocks, struts, red painted shock absorber, jounce bumpers. We also have integrated LED fog lights right there. 18-inch by 6-spoke matte black TRD flow formed alloy wheels with black lug nuts. There's those wheels. And then we have a few features inside the cabin that are, I'll show you here in a minute. So we have a little bit more of a off-road look to it when you add in those tires, the black matte, kind of the Subaru kind of look there. We have glossy black here, some roof rails, and I have a sunroof I'll show you inside the cabin. Come around the sides, we can see it's typical RAV4. Sorry, I got a little dusty. Oh, that's the point of it, right? We have TRD off-road there in the badging, dual exhaust, RAV4 put in there. This has some pretty good storage back here because I've been using it this week for, surprise, surprise, my golf shoes and my golf clubs. So, could have a logo on those too. So we have that. We have that set up as far as room inside the cabin. I gotta stop my music playing because this thing wants to get me some copyright errors for whatever reason. Stop playing music. We said some storage. You had a little cutout there so you can't fit this set of golf clubs. Main point there. Plug in some power plug back there. Little options there, which is nice. And it has this, move my shoes for a second. It has this TRD off-road kind of cover there. It's also in the back of the seats and on the floorboard. We'll talk more about that. You can two different grab handles or you pull down. If you grab one, by the way, it does actually help you down. No tow hitch receiver, which is a little unfortunate. There's your styling there in the back. This kind of nice line there that carries through. Kind of like, I like the side profile of this quite a bit. So that is the exterior of this RAV4. So let's go ahead and we'll talk about the interior, we'll talk about the powertrain, we'll do some driving impressions as well in this video. Let me check out here. Nice little lights there. Yeah. And the TRD off, the Toyota badge there. Let's go ahead and pop the hood and talk about that for a minute as I come around here, and I'll grab my handy cheat sheet telling me that this is the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, 203 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. This one? I don't know what I pulled the other one. Oh, I pulled the gas one. I don't need gas. I don't really need gas. I drove all the way from Denver. This is 30 miles per gallon in this. So 28, 25, 32. Drove it around all week, drove it from Denver, and don't need gas. It's sipping the fuel, folks. Sipper. So this is your 2.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. There is your dipstick. There is your fuse boxes. You'll have an air filter right there as well. And you can hear it ticking. That's the direct injection ticking as well. We put this down. See, it's got the cover right there. That'll mute that sound. What I can tell you about the powertrain is, nah, I wouldn't buy it. I'd buy the hybrid. I'd buy the RAV4 Prime. The Prime one has a better powertrain. This one just, the torque hits at like 5,000, or excuse me, torque hits at 6,000 RPMs. Horsepower hits at 5,500 RPMs. That means when you put your foot to the floor, it takes a minute. It really does. Okay, I'm gonna get around. My bag's on that side, so I'm gonna come around this side and open this door and show you the second row seats. So I have my drone bag over here. I got tons of bags around here. We have some USBs down there. We have some vents there for the second row. We have some, looks like some crackers left over from the boys. So in the second row, a decent amount of headroom, decent amount of shoulder room. The seats are the Softex seats. Those are the new ones that Toyota's come out with. They're not leather, they're not plastic, they're just Softex. They're fairly comfortable. I had a Tundra with these seats and I liked them. So seat comfort's fine. Headroom's okay. This is not a long road trip vehicle, I think, for a family of 4. I think maybe 2, then around town occasionally. 3, 4 would be my kind of thoughts. Let's check out the front of the RAV4. So we come around this interior and you can see the front screen here. So this is the RAV4. We have the packages. We have a bad fold with this sheet of paper. We have the TRD off-road technology package, front and rear parking assist with automatic braking, the Qi compatible, wireless smartphone charging, 640, TRD off-road weather package, heated leather trim steering wheel, perforated heated and ventilated front seats, rain sensing variable intermittent windshield wipers with the ISO function. That's $1,000. Digital rear mirror, we'll talk about that with the home link, 625. So basically all in $41,725. You can get this in like an LE. LE you'll get like 30s, low 30s for the LE. So we'll close the door. Oh, we have the fancy little RAV4 there, by the way, on the speaker grill. And over here we have those rain, that heated steering or windshield, heated seats, or heated, gosh darn it. This de-icer function for the wipers. That is the steering wheel. That opens the back. That button you turn on all the time because it's auto start stop disabler button. A little bit of cubby hole there for storage. We have, there's your dash. See, I'm averaging like 30 miles per gallon. Here is your screen, which keeps playing for me for whatever reason. This is the Toyota infotainment screen. It does look like it's mounted on. It doesn't look like it's part of the dash. I hear some people probably will criticism over that. It's nice though. I still can see above it and around it. Here's your digital rear mirror. You do this for regular, do that for not. And then that may be flickering your screen, and it's just the way Toyota screen's done in my phone, or my GoPro. Big controls for the HVAC system. Heated and cooled seats we talked about, traction control. There's your wireless charger. There's a plug-in back there. Here's different drive modes, eco, normal, sport, sand. You have some off-road modes as well. Down assist control. And then we have the shifter, a couple cup holders, and some storage with some USBs in there. A little bit of storage cubby hole here. I like the overall way the dash is laid out. I would like to see this integrated more in future generations, but I think overall it has some styling to it, which is good. You know, a lot of times Toyota's been characterized as having very boring styling, very boring cars. But in this case, I think this one works pretty well. All right, let's go ahead and hit the road and tell you more about this Toyota RAV4. One thing that's nice about the RAV4 in the TRD off-road package is how well it rides off-road. Like, I'm going over some washboards right now, and you can see it on your screen with the drone, and it's just absorbing the hits from the washboards pretty well. It does a really good job, considering it doesn't have like massive off-road tires, or doesn't have like a really built suspension. With the unibody construction and these special tuned suspension they have in this, I'm gonna give it an A+ for riding off-road. Okay, we're gonna head out towards the pavement out there to the highway, and I'll put the drone away and I'll give you my final thoughts on how it does on the paved roads and what I think about this Toyota RAV4 TRD off-road. Okay, on the highway here, make the corner and then let's go. 30, 40, 50, 60. Now we're doing 70. All right, there you go. There is your 0 to 70, and as you can tell, I wasn't blown away by the performance. It's one of two things I don't like with this RAV4 TRD off-road is that I don't love this powertrain. Yes, it's a turbo. Yes, it gets moving, but I just feel like it spends a lot of time getting to that peak RPM. I'd love to see that peak horsepower and torque number come down by a few hundreds or thousands or whatever and hit more immediately. Make this feel a little bit faster. I really would like just a straight hybrid in this to get rid of the turbo completely. I think that's where the future is. Looking at the Grand Highlander, look at the Sequoia, look at the other vehicles they've done. They've gone hybrid only. The Camry, for example, is another one. I think this needs to go that way too. It's just overall a better driving experience. You have a more smooth driving as far as power of the line, and you feel like you have more oomph behind the accelerator pedal. The second thing I don't love is I wish the seat would go down. I just always feel like I'm sitting up too high. This is not a lot of headroom for me, and I'm not a tall guy. So I know the passenger seat doesn't go down. I've smacked my head on that seat a few times trying to get in different events that I've been at or Jill's been at with me, and that freaking hurts. So I'd love to see the seat have more of a down button to accommodate taller guys. I'd love to have a little more performance under the hood. Overall, though, it's hard to not like this, right? So it rides smooth down the road. I have room for the kids, and I came back from a trip, had tons of room for our bags in the back. We had 4 of us, 3 teens and myself, 4 bags. We had room for everybody in this cabin. That works. It's fairly okay for wind noise. I don't have any, you know, it's not a Lexus, so I'm not expecting a whole lot from that. But for the price point, you know, you get a pretty good vehicle in that it's 30-some miles per gallon. Unique kind of exterior look, kind of neat, nice, comfortable seats. The interior just works. And like I said, the only other caveats I have is just the seat going down. Needs to go down a little bit more. Needs to be a down function. There is no down. I'm like, this is the lowest setting. I can go up, but no more going down. Don't love that. And I just wish a little bit better powertrain. So those are my thoughts on this 2024 Toyota RAV4 TRD off-road. For more, check videos up over here, website down below as well, pickuptrucktalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.